Hi, I'm Jackie Bruton, and I am back to share the seventh and final tip with you. I hope you've enjoyed the previous six, and I hope you've been giving me feedback. Well, today's tip, I think, kind of summarizes all of the other tips, and that is simply don't sacrifice what you want most for what you want in the moment. Because unfortunately, that's what I see so many teenage girls doing. As a matter of fact, when I go in eighth grade classes, I often will ask them to share with me what their goals are in the areas of education, career, and family. And I often hear eighth grade girls tell me that they want to get married and have kids one day. But then I look at some of the choices that they're making, not just in the eighth grade, but throughout their high school years. And I think, wow, those choices aren't going to get them those goals that they set. And I had a really sad story. I got a letter from a young lady that just, made it even more clear why girls needed to have this tip. So this young lady is 17, said she started having sex at the age of 14. Between the age of 14 and 17, she had had 3 sexual partners, 2 miscarriages. After she had her second miscarriage, she found out that she had contracted chlamydia from one of her previous sexual partners. Because she didn't know she had it, because in the majority of the cases, chlamydia doesn't have any outward symptoms. When a female gets chlamydia, her cervix is inflamed and there's pus on her cervix, but we can't see our cervix. That's one of the issues with teen girls and STDs. So it scarred her fallopian tubes and uterus so much that now she's infertile, which means she can never have kids at the age of 17. And I guarantee you, if she had had a crystal ball at the age of 14, if she could have projected out 3 years and seen into the future and realized that in those 3 short years, she would have made a choice that caused her to not be able to ever have kids, she would have never started having sex. So I don't want that to be your story. Don't sacrifice what you want most for what you want in the moment. So that ends my 7 tips for teen girls on love, sex, and relationships. I hope you've been providing me feedback throughout. If not, make sure you provide it now, because I want to know, did you find these tips helpful? If so, maybe I can share other tips with you. But I'd also love for you to make sure you're following me on social media. Share these videos with your friends. If they're not following with me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because there are other videos that I have on YouTube that might not make it, to IGTV or to Instagram. So I am really excited to hear what you thought about these tips.